امام حسین علیه السلام فرمود مثلی لا یبایع یزید، کسی مثل من با کسی مثل یزید بیعت نمیکنه. ملت ایران در واقع میگن مثل ما، ملتی با این فرهنگ، با این سابقه، با این معارف عالی به سردمدارانی مثل افراد فاسدی که امروز بر سر کارند در آمریکا بیعت نخواهد کرد.
On the morning of Saturday, February 28th, in the heart of the holy month of Ramadan, Imam Khamnaie was martyred in an American Zionist attack, a martyrdom that comes precisely where duty finds its meaning, not in a bunker, not in hiding, not in the shadows, but in the workplace, in the middle of carrying out responsibility, contrary to the claim repeated by Western media that he had gone into concealment. And on that same Ramadan morning, he achieved martyrdom. And when the word martyrdom is spoken, history instinctively bends towards Karbala, as if the path of blood draws a straight line from the noon of Ashura to today, and as if every time global arrogance seeks to stretch the shadow of oppression across the world, Karbala is repeated once again. Why did Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, rise? Not for power, not for a name or a throne, but to stand against oppression, so that humanity would not bow under humiliation and deviation, so that independence and human dignity would not be bargained away to the world of disbelief and arrogance. And whoever dares to say no must be ready to pay the price. Yet, within that very cost lies God's promise. The promise of the victory of truth, the promise that the path will endure, the promise that the blood of the oppressed will not be spilled in vain. One day, Imam Hussein paid that price, so that people would learn what noble freedom means, and understand that silence in the face of injustice is to walk alongside the oppressor. And today, the leader of the Islamic Revolution pays that same price, so that the same path continues, and the lamp lit by blood is not allowed to go out.
امام حسین علیه السلام میدانست که اگر این حرکت را نکند، این امضای او، این سکوت او، این سکون او چه بر سر اسلام خواهد آورد. وقتی قدرتی همه امکانات جوامع را یا یک جامعه را در اختیار دارد و راه طغیان را پیش میگیرد و پیش میرود، اگر مردان حق و داعیه‌داران حق اظهار وجود نکنند در مقابل او، تخطئه نکنند این حرکت او را، اینها امضا کردند کار او را، یعنی ظلم به امضای اهل حق میرسه بدونی که خودشون خواسته باشند. در دوران ما حرکت انقلاب اسلامی و نظام اسلامی در این راه.
The martyrdom of Imam Hussein was not the end of a single event. That martyrdom tore the veil from the face of tyranny and brought an end to the rule of Yazid ibn Muawiyah. And that uprising became global, so much so that centuries later, wherever oppression rose to its feet, the name of Hussein became the driving force of resistance. And 14 centuries later, his uprising within the flow of history gave birth to a movement called the Islamic Revolution, a movement that freed Iranians from the grip of American domination in the Pahlavi regime era, gave hope to the freedom seekers of the world, and became a model for standing against arrogance. A movement that after Imam Khomeini, Imam Khamenei led for 37 years. And along this same path, after him, another person will assume its leadership. Because the path of truth cannot be stopped by the departure of one individual, and the banner is passed from hand to hand and never left to fall. Just as the martyrdom of Imam Hussein spread his uprising across the world and made him an exemplar for all who seek freedom, so too the martyrdom of Imam Khamnaie, in continuation of that same road, will become the ground for a global uprising to overthrow oppression and tyranny. An uprising that begins with the awakening of consciences and with a voice louder than any explosion, declaring, oppression is not destined to remain, and truth each time is reborn from the heart of martyrdom.